All right, hey, so welcome to Condor Online. Our producer Roy there just didn't give me no kind of warning whatsoever. But I'm Chief Johnson Lynch, and we do a community podcast where we talk to people, bringing them here into the Condor, and then to kind of like find a little bit more about them. And I would like to say I've been chasing this man for a while. He's been chasing me. I've been chasing him. But Peter Sinseeya is here in the building, and this is the writer, director, all around every man for a film called Matopulas, which has been going on for close to a year. We're going to find out about his journey and everything. But first, I want to welcome. Yeah, that's just you saying that you're on our show.
But do you want to put it on so it's all live and?
Yeah. Just make sure that you don't have your volume up. Wow, you know what? This is how live television works. But
I don't know how to add it up, mate. I don't know how to add it on. So.
Don't worry, you're doing that too. Sure, it's all good. So Peter, welcome to
thank
Condor.
you very much for having me, both of you. Thank you very much.
No, man. I mean, first of all, I just want to say, I've been following the journey of Metabolist. I don't think anybody who isn't from Liverpool hasn't been following it because it's a huge achievement, because at first I thought it was a film, right? And then now I'm understanding that it's a series, but it is a labor of love mainly. And everything, and you just had a premiere at the Everyman Cinema.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, at the Everyman Cinema.
Yeah. How did that go?
Oh yeah, it went great. Had a full house in there. Everyone turned up, which was lovely to see Liverpool come to support, and some of the actors, and the actors and everybody turned up. So it was a lovely evening. Thank you very much for everyone who turned up in the Everyman Cinema. So yeah, great. It was a
Well, first of all, we say Metabolist, and I'm pretty sure people may have seen the sign or that has been making that this film has been being made. But can you give us like a one-line pitch about what Metabolist is?
What Matopulas is, the film, the series, sorry. It's a story about three lives, completely different lives and completely different social statuses. We have a rich guy called James Cannella. He's like the modern day Jack the Ripper. Yeah. That's when we had a little brief talk with that.
Yeah.
And then we have I was played by Carl Wharton, amazing actor. We have the police detective named David Bromley, Sergeant Bromley, played by Keith Hyland, and then we have a street guy named Taz, which is having conflict with another gang member named Tomo. Taz is played by Ado, people know him as Ado Soul, Adrian Soul, and then we have Darren Smith who plays Tomo. And we've got these three completely different worlds and social statuses all intertwining.
It's kind of like your modern day version of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, isn't it?
Oh yeah, a good old country western film, the cowboy movie.
Man, Sergio Leone, Sergio Leone, man. But I mean about how these three different, it's like a triangle, right? How these three disparate personalities converge and collide and everything. So I mean, but it's, so when you say, oh yeah, Jack the Ripper is not the devil and stuff like that, because the whole camera was like, hey, is that the devil in it? He said, of course there is. All right, thanks, Pete. But either way, is this, when did you decide, because even you seem to say film series, when did you decide to make this a series? I mean, did it start out as a series?
It started off as a series.
Oh, okay.
It was always going to be a series. As everything, it just starts off with an idea and a concept, and I just attacked it with full throttle, and I let nature take its course in many aspects of the filming, but came together, and I think we created something here. Definitely created a moment in time.
Now the thing about it is, I mean, so making a film is difficult, right? But to make a series is ambitious. And I mean, like you said to me, like you're about like 2 episodes in.
Yes.
I mean, like, so what's your longevity plan? I mean, even though in England they usually only do like about 6 episodes anyway, so it's not like the American 22 episodes. But I mean, how many of these stories do you got in you? I know you wanted to go on for another series, but
I could until the wheels fall off.
Oh yeah.
Until the wheel, because I ain't short of ideas.
Yeah, no, obviously.
And it's a story about lives and things what happen in people's lives. So you can never really put a stop on that, because lives are lives and lives keep going, and and we're touching on many subjects here that a lot of people can relate to, I mean, a lot of the characters, you know, I've amplified the badness in certain characters to understand why people do why they do what they do, not to justify what they do, but just to have a little bit of an understanding why people act the way they act.
That's interesting. Kind of like the devil is in the details and everything. And like now, so as a series, it's got to be really hard. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are other filmmakers out there that want to make this attempt and road. But you were talking about, you know, being kind of like a one-man band in a way, you know, like a rebel without a crew. Robert Rodriguez is always famous for, you know, El Mariachi, doing all the roles himself. And when I was asking you about, like, your core team around you, like a first AD and a producer, you were kind of like, man, I'm in there doing all of that. You know, sound, editing. Yeah. So tell me about that process. And
we've had people come on board, you know, help out for a day or two, and you know, it's a tricky one. I mean, people come on board. It's always a bonus. It's always a lovely thing when people come and help out. You know, but I've made sure that I'm equipped to know every role and everything that I'm doing. So if you know, if no hands are on deck, I will still steer the ship.
Yeah, but that's got to be hard, man. It's like somebody's got to make the donuts. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like you don't want to be by yourself, because I mean, we were kind of like having a little go back and forth there, where, you know, it's always good to have, like, you know, as the writer and the director, it's your vision. You know, you want to make sure that you're ascertaining that. It's always good to have like your right hand and your left hand on your side. And I understand that sometimes it doesn't work that way. But
I mean, like, for me, it's like, yeah, that will all come in time, and you know, I think part of it is let me show my worth. You know, I'm showing my worth here. Then the second time around, now it's like, you see what I'm capable of doing on my own. You know, let's get involved, because people don't believe. Not much faith is going around with people, so you've got to show people for them to believe. So now it's like, okay, now you've seen, let's crack on. Don't get me wrong, there has been some people I've helped out, like you know, Noah Bradshaw. He's helped out amazing, helping out with the police uniforms, and you know, certain things he's helped out with. Keith Highland, he's helped out a lot behind the scenes, getting a few extras and helping out behind the scenes.
You mentioned my man Derek
Vernon. I saved him for the last, because that's my man right there. You know, he's helped out getting locations, getting the extras. You know, certain groups that I put Derek in the group, and he will organise the group sometimes when I've got a million things on my mind. So you know, it has been some key people who have helped out. But the beauty of it, like, once that scene's finished or whatever, a lot of people can go home and carry on with their life. Well, I was sitting there still, I haven't got no life.
You got no life? What life? What's that feel like? Because you're going from the shoot to the cutting room, aren't you? Because you have to be in there on the edit and stuff, and making sure everything gets there, don't you? I mean, so let's just talk a little bit about your background. I mean, like, what got you into filmmaking?
I've always been very creative mind. But I remember it was one thing my brother said to me my older brother, when we were little kids and that. He said to me, Peter, why do you always scrutinise everything? Right? Well, it's little things that always stick in your mind, because I do. I scrutinise everything. I watch everything. I watch people. I watch, why do people say the things they say? Why do they act like that in the shop? I'm just watching human, like I'm in a zoo. No disrespect to people, but I'm always watching people. You know what I mean?
You zoo animals, yo. But no, I totally get you, because especially probably why you moved into editing as well is because you can actually, it's like a God focus. You can control how the person enters the room and what they do while in there, and you can like rearrange scenes and stuff like that. And you have to have that kind of, like, I call it an aspergic mind. You know, because I'm proud of autism in that way. But you have to be able to see things differently, don't you? 100%. I mean, but so were you one of those Spielberg type of kids that was like, whatever camera you had, like out making little short films or anything?
I never done filmed until I was 35, 36.
So even as a kid, you sure? I mean, you don't have to do films. Did you?
I tell stories. I was that one.
There you go.
I was that one in school. I'll tell somebody a situation. I'm like, whoa, you've done that. I'm like, I just made it up. Because I was so in detail of that story. Do you know what I mean? So I was always creative, always creative. So I think when I did touch a camera, and I think I was doing a bit of a music video, and I'd done this scene. where myself got shot, and it was just in my mind, and I remember doing it, and I put it together. And it was like I put it on a tripod, and then I was driving here with the car going past, and it's like I'm in the car, I'm out the car now. So mustered up this scene, and when I finished it, I went, wow. I actually showed my mum, she cried when she seen it, because it was me getting shot, and it looked real. I was like CGI and blood spattered, I was all flying and all that, but I actually surprised myself, and I thought, wow, I've got something here.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm trying to say, man. You were in it to win it. I mean, like, I come from those times when you had the 2 VCR decks, you had the RCA cables hooked up to it, you had to do everything yourself, like, oh man, if only my foot was longer. Right, but it sounds like you were doing that kind of thing. But see, I mean, that's what I like about passion in filmmaking. It's like when people just all of a sudden, like, don't even go to school, and you just, they buy a camera nowadays. I mean, how do you think about that? I mean, people just buy a camera nowadays and call themselves a director. Never even done one thing about it and everything like that. And I'm not trying to say they don't have like a background like you, but people like you that I can relate to is that it was always in you as a kid. That whole creative thinking and the way you do things. So, I mean, just what do you think about people that just pick up a camera, call themselves a director and stuff like that? I mean, do you think they have to have some kind of passion or training or inspiration?
It depends on what's in their mindset. I mean, if every single day they think of film, they put they put TV on, they're sitting there watching. Oh my gosh, if I could do that, look at that angle, look at that angle, and doing tutorials and learning it every day. They're living that, writing, and I couldn't tell them that they wasn't a director. It depends on their passion levels. If they're like, grab a camera, I've just got a camera at this moment, I'm taking a bit of edit, I'm a director. But if they live, eating, sleeping, that's their passion, then that's it's many directors out there. It's many of much talent what's out there. Yeah, people don't even know of. So
no, I totally agree with you, man. Totally agree with you there. I mean, so speaking around that, let's talk about like some of the working with the local talent, because that's what you probably had to do, and everything. So I mean, first in front of the camera, like what was that like for you, and gathering up talent, and how did you do it? And
see, it's brilliant because the enthusiastic, when they first start, they've always thought they want to be an actor and doing it, but certain key things as an actor you have to be aware of, like continuity. You want to keep the continuity up.
Why'd you wearing that shirt, man? You know we were shooting today.
Exactly. Got a whole different haircut, like So
why'd you cut your hair, man?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought I could.
Yeah, well, I have suffered with a lot of that.
Really?
And that's why, in some degree, why it's took so long, because when I started,
you had to add hair.
Somebody cut the hair. I'm saying no name, but someone cut the hair.
Don't say no name.
And I had to work on episode 2 until the hair grew back.
We know who you are.
Well, that person's very talented though, so it's worth the wait and everything is what it, see, and that's one thing when I was putting this together. At first, you have your script, you have the way you planned it out to be, and when it's an independent film and no funding or whatnot, then I had to let go a little bit of the script, or let go of certain things. Someone didn't turn up, not like, oh my gosh, the show's over, then you wasn't meant to be in this scene, and then I was gonna have to swing like that. I am the best at fixing a solution. I don't think I've ever met no one who can have a problem and have a solution as quick as that.
Dude, I call it, I'm on plan D while you're still thinking about B. Right?
You're a chess player then.
Well, no, it's just that I totally get you, man. You have to be able to work with the confines of what you're working with. And it's like, if you're stuck in a rigid mindset, it's like, it has to be this way, or this has to happen this way, you're going to freak out even more. Yeah. Knowing especially you're in this environment of like many people, because I'm pretty sure you have a big cast over this time, don't you?
We could turn up to a location. I've got a big cast, few people haven't turned up. I've got 2 hours to film it. I haven't had the luxury of rehearsing on the spot. I have people.
What? Rehearsal?
So we've got all that to take on, and like bang. Like I go into some different dimension when I'm directing. I'm like, whoa. I can look at people I'm like that and go, you alright? What are you looking at? I'm not even looking at you. I'm like, I'm somewhere else. Like just pitching it, having it on play and rewind. No, it's not gonna work. Play, rewind. That looks good. And I calculate it like that very quickly. And I like it like that. It's very organic as well. At the same time,
that's a great word.
Roll with let nature take its course, and a lot of it has on this series. Nature left it out of my control and leave it in what's meant to be will be.
No, exactly. I mean, so speaking about people like behind the scenes, like how is that? I mean, you got any like funny horror stories around that? I mean, I got a million, but I'm just curious about yours.
Speak on it.
Oh no, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You know how it is. Like using people's houses.
Okay.
Come on, there's got to be a story because you know how it is. Hey, look, you know, I'm gonna use this house, and then like the person comes home and goes, "You still here?"
Yeah. I've had people like, oh, come on.
Or you set off the alarm and shit.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah. More so. Come on, you said that it was going to be 9 o'clock. It's now 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, just 1 minute. Honestly, 10 more minutes. Then that's another hour.
10 more minutes.
So I've upset quite a few people. Like,
dude, I always thought the way to get around that is don't plan to shoot one location more than one day.
Oh, boom. 100%.
You know what I mean? Because you know you're not getting back there the next day.
Yeah.
You know that's not happening. You know? Because it's always like, I always wanted to be involved in the making of film until you brought all these people in my house.
Yeah, exactly.
Look, the trash is over my floor. My rugs are white. What's going on? Who's paying for that?
Yeah.
Paying. You know?
It is.
Who's in charge?
I mean, I've had cars smashed making it.
Oh man!
I've had what else? I've had drones smashing. I've had lenses smashing.
Oh, not the drone smash, because I think I saw a great drone shot on your thing.
Yeah,
man.
I've had drones smashing into trees. I've had cars just went into a bit of a curb.
All right, when did the cops show up? That's what I want to know.
Well, look at.
What day was that? Come on, you know what happened. You know what happened. Come on. When did they show up?
No, but it was not severe. It was just a curve. Someone just went into a bit of a curve, and it was a bit of a bend. And...
Cops are great in Liverpool, you know. They're only just curious. What are you doing here, bro? What's going on?
I've been lucky enough to have the police work close by with certain scenes and you know, help out behind the scenes and stuff like that, which I've been lucky enough to have. That's what I mean. There has been some people and some key members that I've helped out along the way. So
so no equipment ever went walkies. I know a guy once. Shout out to Great Homer Street. Camera just goes walkies. Never lost anything?
I have lost my whole entire camera equipment, from my cameras, from my lenses, to my laptop, to my external hard drives, to my Dre beats.
Not all on the same day?
On the same day.
Nah, stop you lying.
Everything, thousands of pounds. Boom. Like that.
What, they take a truck?
No, it was in the boot of my car. They just opened the boot and took everything.
Gotta love Liverpool.
No, but I mean, I'll tell you this now. I mean, like, if I am in a so-called ghetto area, I've actually had my boot up, and people have knocked on the door that house I was in. It's like, excuse me, your boot's open, thank you. Now I'm living in a pretty decent area at the moment, and that's where all my camera equipment got stolen. Really? In a nice neighborhood, so opportunity.
I know, man.
But as I took that as a how bad do you want it moment.
Really?
Yeah. How bad do you want
I don't know, man. How could you replace all that equipment, man?
It was either sit there and cry, or how bad do you want it? I'd seen it as a test. All right, listen, do you want to
Preach, brother.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was like, do you want to be, is this what you want? So I'm like, yeah, all right, what we're going to do, we're going to save up as much as I can, borrow money off certain family members and this, that, and you know what, I got a better camera than I did then, and that's what I've been shooting on ever since.
Gotta tell you, man, mutual respect for this man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because that's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You know, you're in it to win it. And I mean, now, I know you said it's kind of like a secret, but you know, let's talk a little bit about distribution, because when people make a film, they don't think enough about that. They don't think about the business of show. That, like, I'm not making this for myself, just be sitting in my closet and for my friends to watch, you know, and have this one premiere. You know, I mean, so you want to actually go to the next level. What can you say about the thing that is in the air about distribution?
Well, I'll put it this way, right? It's going to be hard for me to get this on Channel 4.
Oh,
no, but let me finish.
Okay.
But if Liverpool want this on Channel 4, it will go on Channel 4. Right?
This is indeed true.
Sorry?
This is indeed true.
Yeah. If you want this on Channel 4, believe me, this will go on Channel 4. Me, I can go there, I can speak to them. But if we want this, I mean, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it will be, you know?
Yeah, because, I mean, I was at that big, you know, party in the Canard Buildings when Channel 4 was thinking about moving up here to the Northwest, and they're thinking about moving to Liverpool and everything like that, you know? And, you know, a lot of the people came out to represent, but then they ended up going to Manchester.
I was happy that they didn't take the Littlewoods building. I'm glad.
Because then it would have caught fire?
No, because that's mine.
What do you mean?
That's gonna be mine. We're gonna bring Hollywood to Liverpool. Lords of the Ring Part 6. They'll all create opportunities and jobs, and we're gonna turn that place. Yeah. Hollywood will be coming to us.
I'm loving this man now. But, you know, I mean, like the Mandalorian, you know what I'm saying? You know, you're going to be doing something completely different. I totally feel you for that, bro. You know, but, I mean, either way, I'm wishing you luck on that. You know, hopefully in that potential working out. And remember what he's saying about that Liverpool is like supporting the matopulas will also help to support it getting its distribution in order. But in the meanwhile, you said to me that you're working on a short film that actually, funny enough, was the first idea you were supposed to be doing. So tell us a little bit about The Fighter from the Docks.
Fighter from the Docks. So this is a story written by Daniel Lewis, starring Daniel Lewis.
Oh, I know Daniel Lewis.
You know Daniel, yeah. Brilliant.
Who doesn't?
Amazing actor. Really, really, really amazing an actor. So we were in the middle of making that before we done Matopulas. You know, we got some good stars in it. We got Ricky Thompson, Ian Puzzle Davis, Chrissy Rock's in it, Jake Abraham, and it's a really cool story. You know, sometimes putting these things together don't run as smooth, and these are the things as you know, what you're saying when we first spoke was getting people involved, and it is brilliant getting a lot of help involved, but sometimes when you're relying on a lot of other people to make a shit move and then they go and you're not even on the steering wheel, then what happens, you know?
Yeah.
Ship will crash into the rocks, but it hasn't crashed into the rocks yet. We're going to take hold of that steering wheel, we're going to bring that back to life.
It's like Gilligan's Island, man, you know, you got to control that stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so you shot it, I assume, and then so it's in post-production at this stage, what you say?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'll say probably 3/4 of it has already been shot, but we just got to finish it off to make it make sense. I think I don't want to say where we're going to outlet this because I know me and Danny would have to speak about that, but you know, I feel like this could, me personally think this could smash through a lot of festivals, you know. Do
you have a trailer for you?
Yeah, we had a kind of a teaser thing just to kind of, you know, because sometimes, like as you said previously before the show was on, is about sorry, my brain can just turn off. It happens sometimes.
No, I know. It's that Aspergic mind, mate.
Yeah, it just goes off. I don't even know what was getting said just then.
All right, well, we were talking about a teaser trailer for Fighter from the Docks.
Thank you very much, yeah. So the reason why I do a lot of teasers, a lot of bingo, is it's sometimes I do it for the public, but most of the time when I do teasers or trailers, that's for the cast.
Well, yeah, exactly, because it's
we're almost there, guys.
You're showing them your appreciation for actually working on this thing and being a part of. Yeah, exactly. Hey, man, this is your showroom material, man. You know, do the job right, bruv. Yo, can I get a little piece of that there, Pete? Yeah. You know, but no. So that's all good. So, I mean, so that's in the can. You're going back to, you've been doing some stuff with Matopulas, you know. One of our, Team Condor people, MJ Carter, I know went out to Birmingham or something like that, doing some stuff with you and everything like that, you know. So you're still shooting Matopulas as we speak, aren't you?
Yeah, well, I've almost finished episode 2. We've got a few scenes that we want to, but with the next scenes that I want to be filming on it, I've got a few good names that I want in this, so I'm gonna just wait until we I've got a few meetings, a few people to see, a few things we're still orchestrating, but I want to
get. Man, where those Americans and shit? Yeah, you know, you can't really find those Americans. You know what I'm saying?
Well, is Chase? Is this what you're telling me?
That's what I just said.
Okay,
bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drop it. Yeah, drop it like it's hot, bro. But no. I'm just saying is that because, I mean, like I said, I've been only seeing pieces of it. I didn't get to go to the premiere and everything like that. But, you know, it has been striking my interest, you know, with Matopulas and it's going forth. I would like to just say is that, because there are a lot of people that are out there, you know, that are doing it, you know, that are trying to make their thing and they're doing this work ethic that you have, but then they're not actually kind of like getting as appreciated, you know, and you know, that's why I wanted to go through the humor of like the rough patches, you know, because you gotta be doing it for a labor of love. But I mean, and everybody, it's not like one person's making something out of it. Everybody's getting a piece of it. You know what I mean? It's something to be proud of. You know, I mean, shout out to my man Joshua Cleve doing the Rage 2. Shout out to my man Paps doing Levels. You know, I mean, I'm just trying to say is that, you know, local film, because I've been here 18 years. And so I remember when Hope Street was full of independent filmmakers, you know what I'm saying? Hurricane and First Take and all that kind of stuff, where people were actually making stuff. So it's really good to hear your story, you know, because it's more than just a Facebook, you know, feed and everything like that. So I'm really glad that you came in to be able to share a bit about, you know, you and your process. Yeah, man.
And yourself, yeah.
No, well, you know, I mean, thank you for coming in, and I'm hoping that people can appreciate that it's a lot of hard work. But there can be some fun. Well, maybe after the fact, not at the time.
I'm still digging. I'm still underneath the tunnel digging. I
thought you would
have a look. Yeah, I don't even know what's going on. I'm still down here like that.
I thought you were like sweeping the floors there, man.
Yeah, no, I'm digging. Like, guys, I'm almost broke through. You guys ready?
Oh man, see, you have to be digging the floor up there, bro, not down there.
Yeah.
We don't want to go down there.
We ain't knocking on the door, we're coming underneath. I don't even believe in knocking on doors. See, this is the way I do things. I believe in creating our own door. And then we all open it up and see what's going on. But you have to learn your craft. You have to dedicate yourself to it. You have to overcome adversity. You have to overcome a lot. Because the bottom line when we're doing all this, and then, you know, we get to where we need to go. My message is, I am you. I am you.
You know what?
Just another bare bum in the shower.
You know what? I want to do another like name drop. Another bum in the shower. Hold on, bruh. This ain't click. But still, I want to do another name drop. You say like you have representation. You were like Bold Management,
and
like, you know, my man Martin O'Shea. Martin, you remember me? I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
But, like,
I want to say we just joined forces with Natalie from Red Book Casting as well. So, you know, we're gonna have Red Book Casting.
Red Book.
So shout out to Natalie, because it's good for you know, some of the actors. Because we have acting workshops as well on a Thursday now. So, you know, if you feel like you've ever wanted to be an actor, or, you know, this is your passion, or even if you wanted to do the behind the scenes stuff, get on down. It's 6:30 on a Thursday. You know, just inbox Noisy or the options is there. If you need to be there, the energy will take you there.
The energy will take you there, you know, and everything. And so once again, you know, thank you for coming in there, Peter. I mean, you know, it's really good finally meeting you. You know, as Peter was saying, you know what? I finally get to meet the Chase. Well, I say I finally get to meet the Pete. You know, meet the Pete, right? But no, it's really been a pleasure for you to come on the show here, talking about Matopulas, talking about your journey, and also your new project, Fighter from the Docks. And is there going to be another chance for people to see Matopulas, like the Everyman Cinema you talked about before? So you said it's in 8 weeks?
We're going to have a second screening, hopefully in June. We're just waiting on certain things from the head office from these companies and that, but we'll be announcing it very soon.
That means he's holding out for product. You know what I mean?
We're going to be coming back with some more things. What's going to happen with Matopulas? We've got a few music videos coming out where, you know, it'll be more stuff that we're going to be letting out there on social media or whatnot, and keep everybody updated what's happening.
So then give us a social media handle where people can see that.
Okay, you can type in Matopulas, Matopulas, or you can hit me up on Peter Sinseeya on Facebook. That's Sinseeya, Sinseeya, Peter Sinseeya. Yeah.
And what? You don't have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, we have SVF TV.
See, how are people gonna find that? You should be listening to Royce. What'd you say? SVF. SVF TV. Alright, so you're okay, that's the SVF TV on YouTube, yeah? Mm-hmm. See, you gotta remember, you gotta keep your branding tight, bro.
Yeah.
Keep your branding tight.
Right, well done, good shout.
You know, no, that's my man Roy. I'm just telling you. You know, because if I wanted to find Matopulas or even Fighter from the Docks or, you know, your drama or anything like that, you know, it's like I go to one place.
Well, the website needs updating, to be quite frank with you.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm glad he learned from me today.
You can check us on www.sinseeyafilms.com. That's SINSEEYA films.com.
Well, man. Okay, man. See, that's another one. All right. There's too many things for me to write down.
We're going to update that tomorrow.
Before I go right, I just want to say, I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. I'm out.
And he's going to break it to song. Okay, man. He's out. We out. Thank you very much for joining us on Condor Online.